afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for December 20th, 2019, Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. You know, it's interesting when you're experiencing massive dark frequency. In other words, things that are occurring back to back for several days. And it is a true test for all of us to be in the heart mind and to laugh in the face of this type of dank frequency. And it's the reason I say that is because I've been experiencing some very highly not regular, repeated situations, happenings that are just not in the regular flow. So, so what do you mean by that? Well, it's just that there's things that have been happening are just not in the regular flow. They're not just one thing, but it's repeated over and over. It's just different things coming all at once. And so you realize that it is more so than ever to be in the heart mind and to not allow the ego mind to cause anything to attract more of this dank dark matter frequencies. But it's all positive because of the fact that you're able to exercise your ability to differentiate between, do I step into that? And like I've done in this life at times, where we all do, it's just part of our training, so to speak. Or do I just sit there and kind of laugh because it's just so hilarious when you understand this matrix and how it's been designed, and how idiotic these things are. When you actually see the underbelly of the beast itself, which I have recently, you begin to understand what we're all here for, and it is to serve ourselves and each other. And it is about love, not hate, not anger, not revenge, none of that stuff. So it is a constant, it's a really positive reinforcing of who and what we are. We are unshakable in that space, in that frequency. It doesn't affect us in the way it would normally affect us if we were, ensconced in the ego mind. And it's just, I am of the highest, of deepest gratitudes for these different adventures that have been placed in front of me. It just shows me more and more as one of the anchors of this planet, as all of you are, that our direction is paramount and our ascension is inevitable. And I don't mean ascension that, everybody is forced to ascend. I think people have a misconception of that we are forced to ascend. Oh boy, I'm going to have to, even if I don't care to. But it's not the way. It's not the way it is. So we have this consciousness that is transforming this planet Earth, and she is resting, by the way. Okay? And we take on more responsibility, that's one of the reasons we're here for, is to preserve this life. This planet is life. She has her own God within her. And she, it is, you can't just do it in little teeny groups. Yeah, it helps, but it's got to be a massive understanding with the collective consciousness of the planet that we serve ourselves, we serve each other, we serve her, the Great Mother, and we're in total tranquility and benevolence. That's where our power is. It is not, look at me, you don't know who you're dealing with type thing, or of the system, which is an illusion. It's an illusion. And you can see how the dark matter frequency firsthand controls all of these small minds on this planet. When I mean small minds, I don't mean to degrade. That's not the point. The small minds is that they have been so controlled, so fooled, and so tricked forever that they are easily manipulated. And those are the people who work in different facilities like the banking industry and other places. It does not mean that those facilities do not have good-minded beings. It just means that those in control and power happen to be, for the most part, dark matter frequency. I have many other words that I don't care to say. That's too bad a frequency, but we are progressing as a collective consciousness, as deep eternal love that is washing over this planet. I mean, you can tell it. You can see it. You can see it in those who have been in the dark matter frequency and relish in it and don't know it. You can see it. You can feel it everywhere. That it is over for them. And it doesn't mean we wish them any illness, any harm, any degradation, any disrespect. We love them all. We love ourselves. It's just what they choose to be. That's all. That's all it is. They are our brothers and sisters. Whether we, in these physical bodies like it or not, from the ego mind, but from the heart mind, everybody's a brother and sister. Everybody's part of this. Everybody is part of source creation. So, we are here to do something that hasn't been done for this planet ever. Understand that. It has never been done for this planet, ever, for millions of years. And sustained, by the way. Not, last 1,000 years and then go right back into the sewer. I mean sustained permanently as a God planet. Okay? And what the God planet means, which I've been asked, it means that this is a paradise, literally, for us in physical form to enjoy ourselves, to be in bond with the life, the energy, the frequencies all around us, underneath us, above us. And to enjoy our existence in these bodies effortlessly, to use our heart minds to improve and advance all life on this planet, in it, above it, below it, to love everything. And we're challenged, yes, we are. We are challenged at times. Every single one of us are. No matter how much we believe that we are in full balance with the God within, we are still in human form. And these human bodies have been so manipulated and miscombobulated that we are now unraveling the mess that's been created on this planet, which has been a playground for many different civilizations for a very long time. And unfortunately for us, in these bodies, we have been the guinea pigs, the rats in the maze, and the petri dish forever. That's just it. That's just the way it's been. And when each of us understand that with love and gratitude, we will then move on. And we will not harbor or drag with us any of the dark matter frequency of hate and anger and irritation and disappointment, revenge, and distrust, all of these things that are very destructive and very dark matter frequency. They cannot sustain themselves. And this is what's happening. What happens when, you're a frequency that has ruled and controlled everything on this planet? Think about that. And all of a sudden you're realizing that source creation, source creator, is communicating with each of us who are awake enough and conscious enough to carry the rest into understanding and clarity and consciousness, that we will not continue to allow this dark matter frequency to control the planet and to have power over it. It's just not going to, it cannot be sustained for them anymore. And the more that we stay away from the ego mind and the anger and the revenge and wanting to bloodshed and wanting to attack and destroy, it just actually feeds that dark matter frequency. You see, that's why they've always tried to get us into conflict, into anger, into frustration, into fear. They've always done that, and they've been very successful. So the very thing that we think that we are liberating is the very thing that's imprisoning us and keeping us as slaves on this planet. It's the bottom line. Many of us have been farmed off of this planet, never to see it again, working in mines for different alloys for the space system in this quadrant of the galaxy. Many have been used for food, put in pods. I mean, it's just on and on and on. And it's time for the civilization to step up in its proper place in the universe. We respect and value that life as the highest value in the universes. And they're the opposite. Understand that. When we talk about yin and yang, that's exactly what it means. Do we have the dark within us? Not with the God within us. That's a misconception. Not with the God within us. And so people say, well, then what is it? It is the body of the physical world that has this ego mind, brain matter, gray matter, biological, okay? And it is also the tricking of the gods to believe all of this facade, engineered places and things that are in place. And we are the liberators of that frequency. So we lift it away through connecting with source creation. To lifting, that's what these archon busters are about. They aren't just stuff. They're to lift us and assist us in harmonizing our frequencies. We need every tool we can get because we are not advanced enough in the knowing, because we have all been literally tricked forever, lied to and deceived. So in this understanding, we are literally moving into the higher and higher frequencies so that these bodies can no longer rule, that they are a vehicle for us, and that the body understands that, we love the body, and we progress and we move. So we don't care to use the word fear because we know what the frequency is. The fear is generated from the fact that the ego mind dictates to the heart mind, causing emotional upset, upheaval, and therefore causing a cascading effect of the frequencies into lower and lower form. That's exactly how it happens, simply put. So, we are love and we are joy, and we are created out of love. We are pure love. It's a frequency. It's the highest frequency in all creation. It can dispel, intensely enough, it can dispel all lower frequencies, all of the dark matter frequencies. But if you keep billions of gods asleep forever and trick them, then you can use them by your own means and your own desires and wants. You can use them. And that's what's happened to us, and it's ending. So, in this meditation, we are one. Remember what that means. We are the drop in the golden ocean that contains the essence of the ocean. And we are the essence of all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. So if you will, go to a place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. And the first thing that we want to do is relax our bodies. How do you do that? Surrender into the God that you are. And surrendering means letting go of all the things that you find yourself being attached to. And mostly the things that we burden ourselves with. Things, material things, we worry about losing or not having, which create that uneasiness. You ever feel that uneasiness? The more you have, the more you feel uneasy and worried about losing it, and that fear overtakes you over and over again. And then we manifest the very thing that we fear, which is a thought turned into a reality. So we let go, we surrender to the God within these bodies, the kingdom of God. And in letting go and surrendering, we become light. We have no weight. And we're free and open. And the body responds in kind and relaxes. Now, we also want to move into the now. The now helps us focus and balance. It also helps us stay in the now and still the ego mind and still the subconscious mind. You know, I know all of you will agree is that we are constantly bombarded with just ridiculous thoughts that, you know, a lot of us go, where did that come from? You know, why am I thinking that? And it's a dead giveaway to know that the ego mind is trying to control. You see, because it knows that it's trained us to embrace those thoughts and turn them into reality, and then guess what we have? We have a lot of things that we just don't care to have occur. So, in the now, and not everything happens in the now, the past, the present, the future, the moment. What we do in the now creates our future. So wouldn't it make sense to stay in the highest of high frequencies while we're creating our future in the now? To not drag the past into our future? And to just be in the now. So, move into the now, we relax the body, we surrender to the God within. And then we want to breathe. And we want to breathe breath in through the nose and breath out through the mouth. And as we breath in through the nose, nice and easy breath in. We hold at 1001, 1002, 1003. And then we exhale through the mouth, nice and easy. And we want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. We hold our breath to focus us on the now. Because the breath is only in the now. Each breath you take is in the now. Each exhale is in the now. You can't go back and get that breath. Okay? Why would you want to go back in the past and drag everything into the future to create your future? You wouldn't. You would stay in the now, and you would literally create your future from the now. So in doing this, as we become more buoyant, if you will, more light, more love, we're breathing in divine positive energy. And this is from source creation of the love that we are. It's from the collective consciousness of the planet and the universe. And it comes through the kingdom of God, the God within us, and through the heart mind. See, that's where we miss it, because a lot of us operate in the ego mind. But we miss the communication daily. And through the heart mind, the communication is that we are all one. We are the gods. There is no fear. There never has been. It is all an illusion. And as we become more awake, more aware, we will learn, understand that we will no longer preoccupy ourselves in such trivial existences where we are in a constant circle jerk of a manipulated illusion, well engineered by the archons, these baboons that have constructed this crap in this part of the galaxy. And we're going to clean it all out, and it's going to be vaporized. And it will never again infect this part of the galaxy, and eventually nowhere. And that is our direct edict. That's why we're all here. As we breath out, we're breathing out all the doubt, any feelings of guilt, undeserving and low confidence without ego, and all of those things. We just breath them out. We are no longer entertaining the ego mind. So those just fall away. They literally fall away. And we are freeing ourselves so that we can soar. Soar as high as we choose, as far as we choose, and wherever we choose. We choose. No one else does. Now, we are in the heart mind, and we are in the kingdom of God. And we are one. And we're made of pure love. You can't get any more powerful than that. And we are literally together, all of us, including all of those who have always been with us from the beginning and before. The archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, they have been with us from the beginning. They are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest of deepest, deepest gratitudes. Deepest gratitudes. They vibrate at a different frequency. We see them on occasion if we are clear and conscious. And they are always assisting us. And they're all with us in the trillions, right now, right in this meditation, right in this circle of light. The ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Morya, Abundantia, Thought, Hell, all of them, and many, many, many more are with us, all together. All of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love. All in the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We have come together in this meditation, in this circle of light, that we are forming, arm in arm, hand in hand, around the equator of this beloved Mother Earth, Gaia. This is why she is resting, because we are helping her heal. This is one of our commitments when we all decided to come here and do this again and to liberate this planet. So we saturate and we encase this planet in a perfect sphere. It is a field of high frequency energy. It is directly derived from source creation. It encircles us. It protects us 24/7 from low dark matter frequencies. It also guides us and motivates us and uplifts us to stay in the higher frequencies. No matter what goes on around us, to stay in the higher frequencies. And to get to the point where we're always in the higher frequencies. Nothing, while we're in the highest of the deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, and the highest of the highest highs of the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, nothing can disturb us. And nothing can stop us or hold us up. No matter what they portray, no matter how they try to apply it. So we move up effortlessly above the planet. And as we do this, we leave the body. We float atop of the body. And as we float atop of the body, we call out to all of the others, all of the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, can join us in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. They are in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, stillness of mind, benevolent and tranquil, kind, generous, humble, and they come in the Gugaplexes. One Gugaplex fills this universe. Several fill several universes. They come nonstop. Their gods with our gods with theirs, and they join us, and they are with us hand in hand, arm in arm, in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God-light energy is everywhere. We call upon the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, beneath earth, inner earth. All of these civilizations, only those who are of the highest, deepest eternal love, from the highest, deepest eternal love, can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, benevolent, kind, joyous, blissful, generous, humble. And they come into billions, arm in arm, hand in hand, their gods with our gods with theirs. And they join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one, and we are all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere. The highest of loves, source creation. We call upon the galactics, the off-worlders, Sirian, Pleiadian, Andromedan, Arcturian, and many, many, many more. They have been assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, and freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, benevolent, tranquil, happy, joyous, blissful, kind. And they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. And they are of the highest, of the deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one, and we are all love, and our God light energy is absolutely everywhere. We call upon all without a body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Their gods have left their bodies. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, generosity, humbleness, non-ego, stillness of mind, non-judging, and they come in the billions, arm in arm, hand in hand. They join us in this meditation, in this circle of light, in this now. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is everywhere. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet Earth, Gaia, the God planet. Fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the dolphin, the mermaid, the whale, the Pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, benevolent, tranquil, stillness of mind, peaceful. And they come in the trillions, colors, shapes, forms, sizes, configurations of which we have never seen. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. Their gods with our gods with theirs. They are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. We are of the highest, of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes, and we are all one. And we are all love. And our God light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. It saturates all of the low dark matter frequencies in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. It lifts this planet into the higher frequencies. It accelerates the ascension. It enhances and fortifies our enlightenment. It is affecting all that there is because, of course, it is source creation. That which has created everything, all of it. And now it's time for us to do some housekeeping. And that is exactly what we are doing. We look up and we see the meditative sphere. We created it. It's at center circle. It can be seen in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. It holds hundreds of our meditations with deep intent from the heart, mind, and from the kingdoms of God that all of us are. In perpetual motion. The highest high of frequencies. It is lifting the very intensity of the frequencies of the higher realms of existence here and now. Its impact is astronomical. You can feel it flood you. There is no question, and there is no doubt. And there is only true confidence without ego. You feel it harmonizing, balancing your frequencies, each and every one of us, uplifting us more and more and more. For we are the God. We are source creation. We are deep, eternal love. We are all that there has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. There is no doubt. There is no low confidence. There is only high confidence without ego. There is no guilt. There is no undeserving. The planet, all life, all of our brothers and sisters, all those that are with us, all that we have called in, and then beyond, are here now. All at one time, non-stop, lifting the frequencies in the very fabric of the sacredness of space and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. Feel it, embrace it, bathe in it, for it is all of us. I'll join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. connection with you through your heart mind throughout this day into the evening and night and the following morning. Because we have all come here to assist with anchoring and transcending this planet, and us as well. We will be back here December 21st, 2019, Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern.